Yeah, really honoured. It's a great privilege to be the national coach. Very proud to do that. I was looking at where my career would go next after the World Cup, and to be able to continue the role on a part-time basis whilst being the assistant coach for the Sydney Roosters out in Australia is a perfect match for myself.
Of course, you'll be working alongside or under Trent Robinson out there. How much are you looking forward to learning from him?
I've got great respect for Trent. We go back a fair way. The first time I met him, he was an assistant coach himself at the Newcastle Knights, and tracked his progress. He came to the Roosters as an assistant coach and obviously to Catalan Dragons. So got a close relationship with Trent as a bloke, as a person. Great respect for him as a rugby league coach. And I'm sure I'll benefit greatly from working not just alongside Trent but his staff as well. He's got a tremendous staff which I'll be able to pick lots up from. Not on his immediate staff but his CEO Brian Canavan and his owner Nick Politis are huge figures in the sport in Australia. So it's going to be a really interesting project, but one that I think I can give a great deal back to the Roosters as well.
I'm going to say an incredibly exciting challenge. How much are you looking forward to getting out there and getting started?
Yeah, I'm really excited by it. I think it's a great challenge. For any Englishman going out there and trying to prove himself in Australian sport is a challenge, and it's one that really excites me. I feel I can, like I said, offer a real lot to the Roosters, and I think trying to defend the title, which they're trying to do this year, something which has been incredibly difficult for so many very good sides out in Australia, is the real challenge for the club.
Big call for yourself and a big one for your family, I imagine. How much thought did you have to give that, the family aspect?
You put a lot of thought into everything that you do. Every career move and change that you make has an impact on a lot of people, and it doesn't get lost on me. And you have to make sure that those areas are ticked off. But look, this is an unbelievable opportunity, great job opportunity, one that enables me to continue our work with England as well as work, like I said, for the leading club in Australia, which is the Roosters. And I'm just really excited about the prospects now of being able to get on a plane, get across there and get started.
What's been the RFL's reaction to the news of your appointment there? Because there's a slight change to your England role as well.
Yeah, they've been very supportive, very supportive. I think we've moved the England programme on quite significantly over the last couple of years and fell a little bit short in the World Cup, which I was all disappointed with, but a little bit of unfinished business there as well. And I think the way the programme's moving, the England programme's moving, a fair few of our players based out in Sydney, and the gaps that we still need to fill as an England team in terms of where we're falling short still. I think the players working out there, and certainly myself being out there, is right for the England team as well as Sydney Roosters at this time.
And logistically and time-wise, have you given much thought to the process of managing the two roles alongside each other? Yeah,
a fair bit. I'm very fortunate that I've got a brilliant staff. Two sets of staff, if you like. We've got the Red Hall staff, the performance staff who work out of Red Hall, who logistically make sure everything is absolutely spot on, and then the actual England team support staff, which again is a world-class team with some great leaders within that staff, and the programme will continue. The England programme, without doubt, will continue, and it's not all about the coach. The England programme is player-led. It's about the players being together. It's about the players building that trust and faith amongst each other. We've gone a long way to doing that, and we'll continue to drive that aspect of our programme. Even though I'll be across there in Sydney, that part of the programme will continue.
And the two roles they do sit pretty nicely together, don't they? Given what's coming up at the end of next year, a Four Nations tour down under, so they seem to suit each other, the two roles at this time.
Yeah, it's fitting really well. Like I said, it's difficult at times because you want to separate the two roles and you want to think about them separately. And like I said, being an assistant coach at the Roosters is a huge privilege, huge honour. Being the England national coach is a tremendous honour, and to put those two together and for it to be able to fit together, and for a lot of people on both sides, on the Roosters side and the England side, to help make that happen, I've got a lot of people to thank.
And obviously with the growing number of England players moving out there, you've got Lee Mossop and Sam Tompkins going out there this year, and also getting a chance to have a look at many of the players that the England guys will come up against in these international tournaments. How much did that appeal to you almost with your England hat on?
Yeah, there's a fair few of our players out there now, and It's important for us to keep monitoring those players. They'll be able to do that first hand now. We'll have like I said, a great staff back home monitoring every player in Super League. That's through my analysts, through to my assistant coaches, and we'll be getting weekly feedback on that and getting access to all the Super League games. And but just the fact that we have fell short. For how many years we've fallen short against Australia and New Zealand this year. And what's going to make that difference? And we talk about the intensity of the NRL. I want to go out there and see it for myself on a week in, week out basis. I want to see what we're up against, what we could do slightly better within our England programme and possibly within our Super League clubs. Be able to relay that back and hopefully make that small adjustment and that small difference that's needed for the England team to go from being very, very competitive to actually winning top tournaments.